In 24 hours, the port city will be close to dropping the giant moon pie. But before we welcome 2022, we are looking back at the port city's biggest stories over the past year. Fox 10's Lee Peck is in the studio. And Lee, there was no shortage of news to cover this year.
Well, that's right, Bob. From crimes that shocked us to moments that made us smile. Fox 10 News committed to covering it all. As we entered 2021, we saw the rollout of the COVID vaccine. And even though the pandemic shut down Mardi Gras, the port city improvised with porch parades, perhaps a new tradition that might stick around. And the grandparents of local rapper Honeycomb Brazy found dead inside their burned out home. Their murder said to be retaliation for some beef their grandson had with a rival group. Local gymnast Bree Clark gets our attention after performing the Biles, a double dip into twist named after Olympian Simone Biles. Better late than never, Mardi Gras gave people something to scream about.
It's very exciting, especially around
The parade celebrating the commissioning of the USS Mobile, built by local workers at Austell. Tragedy on the Eastern Shore after Baldwin County Sheriff's Deputy Bill Smith drowns while saving a teenager who was in distress off the coast of Fort Morgan. Deputy Smith remembered as a hero. And rapper Honeycomb Brazy back in the news. A Mobile County judge revoking the rapper's probation after he was found in possession of a gun. He's now serving the remaining 13 years of a 15-year prison sentence. That's massive amounts of baseball-sized hail pounding Baldwin County back in April. Countless cars damaged in Orange Beach and beyond. While the port city dodged Hurricane Ida, our neighbors to the west not so lucky. Meanwhile, Saraland taking a direct hit from a twister.
As soon as I turned around, the whole roof just exploded. Everything started to come flying in. I jumped from there, laid in the bathtub, and just waited it out. When I came up out, I didn't know what to think.
Amazingly, no one seriously injured by the EF1 tornado. In 2021, we lost City Councilman Lavon Manzi, who served District 2 for 8 years and was seeking a third term at the time of his death. He was 38 years old. Mayor Sandy Stimpson cruises to victory, easily winning a third term, and the Mobile City Council sees 4 new members elected. A young woman goes missing from the parking lot of a West Mobile bar. Police say surveillance video shows the victim passed out in the backseat of a car when she was kidnapped. She'd show up on the University of South Alabama campus hours later. Police would arrest suspect Morris Linson Jr., prosecutors calling it a crime of opportunity. Cover yourself and protect yourself. And Friday night lights could have easily turned deadly. 5 people shot at Ladd-Peebles Stadium, 2 suspects arrested. An MPD detective testifying in court the shooting was gang-related. Meanwhile, a third suspect, Hezekiah Belfon, is still at large. And as MPD gets a new leader, Chief Paul Prine certainly has his work cut out for him as the port city sees its highest number of homicides since 1996. MPD investigating number 53 this week. Cheers as USA Health administers its 100,000th dose of the COVID vaccine.
We got vaccinated!
And begins doling out pediatric doses. And tens of thousands of country music fans head to the fairgrounds to see Morgan Wallen. With 30,000 tickets sold, it's easily one of the largest concerts Mobile has hosted. From concerts to more public events, the port city looking forward to more of this as we head into 2022 and try to put the pandemic behind us. And hopefully we all have a very safe and happy new year moving into 2022. Bob?